Is it common for you guys to get a lot of Stranger Things fans at the stage door? And what are those interactions kind of like?
Yeah, I mean, we totally get Stranger Things fans coming to the play. It's Stranger Things, the first shadow. I mean, it'd be kind of weird if we didn't. It's awesome to like go out to the stage door and see people dressed up. There have been kids who have come dressed as Demogorgons, dressed as Eleven. It's really, we love the love. And it's really welcoming and inviting to know that we're a part of the Stranger Things universe now and that the fans love our show just as much as the TV show.
The fans pass us artwork and jewelry. If you would show off some wares.
So we got some friendship bracelets going on here. Absolutely. We also get like, what's the stat, right? 65% of our audience has never been to a Broadway show before. And a lot of that is because a new generation of theater goers is coming because they love the TV show. And that's great for us. And this is the beginning of the story. So, perfect place to start if you've never seen it.
Love that. And I know that actually some of the cast from the Netflix series came to see the show. What were their reactions like?
Crazy, yeah, they loved it. Yeah. Was it Noah Schnapp came twice, and he brought his friends because he just really loved it. And
Sadie Sink came twice, but once with her brother. I think with her family.
Well?
I think so.
That's crazy.
And then I met Matthew Modine. He came opening night, which is really cool because I'm playing Dr. Brenner in the show. He plays him in the TV show, and that was very, very cool.
It's a really beautiful moment because they've spent 10 years of their life doing this, and we have had the honor of continuing those stories and almost planting the seeds of the work that they are doing in the TV show. And so to have a moment where we're all together, I mean, even just like watching you and Matthew together, it was this like just huge, really surreal moment of like the gravity of what we are doing here on Broadway for folks here. So it's pretty fantastic.
Yeah.
One of the things that the play dives deeper into is Henry and Dr. Brenner's relationship, which is more than what we see in the Netflix series. How else do the characters in First Shadow differ from their TV counterparts, other than being younger?
We got a new character.
Yeah, hi guys. I'm new, I'm fresh. I play Patty Newby, and she ends up being the girlfriend of Vecna, which is words that I never thought would ever come out of my mouth. But yeah.
She likes the bad boys.
She does like the bad boys. Yeah, Patty's favorite color is red. She loves those red flats.
100%.
But I will say that Patty, she plays a pivotal part in Henry Creel's story. And we get to explore his nobility, that childlike innocence of falling in love for the first time, that yearning for acceptance, that yearning for love. The two of them have had kind of a rough life, and they're both broken spirits that are trying to find their way. But it's a really beautiful color that we get to add to the Stranger Things universe, that we get to explore with Stranger Things: The First Shadow. And these guys, of course, get to be the younger versions of the characters that we know and love. I mean, Burke plays Hopper. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, no, I mean, I've been watching the show since 2016 with my sister, and Hopper is one of my favorite characters. So the idea of getting to play that character 30 years prior is a real treat. Like what we were saying earlier, we're planting the seeds, right? So this is a Hopper who's hasn't gone to the Vietnam War, hasn't been a cop in New York, hasn't lost a kid, all these things that we know from the story. But what are their troubles and what allows them to begin down the path that we get to sort of see come to fruition in that final season that we're all anxiously awaiting.
I'm excited.
There you go.
Yeah.
Louis, Alex, how about your guys' characters?
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff that goes on because it's heavily alluded to in the TV show. It's like Matthew Modine is Dr. Brenner's love for Henry. He failed him, and you get to see how he failed him. It's the crux of their relationship is this strive for power to be the pinnacle of evolution, to be a god and to take control. And it's all Henry wants. So when our relationship kind of fizzles maybe a little and we don't have that anymore, you get to see why they are the way they are in the TV show, why they hate each other through love, and how it all started between them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
you see in the TV show, Dr. Brenner has such an elegance and a self-assuredness, and he's had the repetitions of experiments going wrong, and then some proving his thesis. So I'm trying to play him a little more transgressively, maybe a little bit more less under control. And part of the show is seeing him at times overreach as someone who lacks maybe experience might.
Yeah, no, you do that really well. Brenner 3.
Yeah.
I got to see the show a couple weeks ago. It was amazing. There were
Oh, sick.
so many insane effects that were happening on stage. What's one that still blows your guys' mind even after doing the show for 6 months?
Wait, let's go down the line. Hold on.
It's a lot.
I mean, I think we're on the same page here. I wasn't invited to the tech day in which we have a very intense fall that occurs within the show, what we call the gantry scene. And to this day, when I see a foot lift, I still have no idea how it's not happening for real. So it's kind of amazing. I mean, we've done close to 200 shows now, and still blown away by what's going on.
Yeah, there's an epic theater quality to the stage picture created that Gabby just beautifully animates. So I think that's the showstopper in my opinion.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, it's probably when the Mind Flayer pops up out of nowhere. We were so scared of her during rehearsals, we named her Mindy. Like, that's not canon.
Just
That's not
normalize it.
anything
Like,
a part
it's
of
a
the
mind flayer,
series.
it's Mindy.
Like, it's just for us. But when Mindy comes down, it's like, it's an epic moment. And Louis is a part of that illusion as well. It's just, it's a showstopper. Like, of course, The Fall is one of my favorites too. But yeah, she's great.
Yeah.
We love her.
What's also great is we have a lot of like technical feats that break, theater and they've never been done before. But we also have a lot of visual storytelling in the effects. There's a scene called Scary Patty where we do a blackout teleportation sort of thing where the lights will go for 1 second and you could go from that edge to that edge, and it's like just not enough time for somebody to get there, but we make it happen. We got a great illusions team, so we're all working with these mechanical places. We got to be in a certain point, we got to say a certain line, it's a whole thing. The whole illusion just doesn't happen. You got to be there and be present and be, listening and thinking with the other person to make it happen and to make it beautiful every night, because a mechanism could just be a mechanism, but it's your job to kind of bring that to life.
Love that. And Alex, I'm gonna single you out for a second.
Please.
You're in the final season of Stranger Things. What can you tell us about your character?
So sorry, that's enough time. Thanks so
NDA
much.
clicking in.
I have this question too. Like, what?
Yeah.
Just about your character and even what it was like getting to work with Linda Hamilton.
Fans get pretty clever trying to ask me that question without asking me that question, and you just came right out of the open. So I appreciate
I'm here
courage
for
and
you.
boldness. You're living
Laying
out
it all
loud.
out.
Yeah, Netflix has a device on my ankle that shocks me if I go much further than all I can say is every episode is like an epic movie. And there's 8 episodes, and you're gonna enjoy all the hallmarks of the previous seasons with a maturity and an impending darkness that these friends have to fight against.
And you got to work with iconic Linda Hamilton.
Linda Hamilton,
What a
Terminator. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's amazing. She's also she's so hardcore on camera and tough as nails, and then off stage she's like the softest, gooeyest person. I mean, gives everyone the warmest hug. Just a beautiful person. So it was fun to see her just flip the switch from sweetheart to bad, BITCH.
So staying on the realm of season 5 in a much more general way.
Sure.
If season 5 is going to reference the play at all, what detail would you want to see on screen?
Ooh, well, I mean, I think it should be known, really, if you want to fully experience season 5, you kind of have to see this show. Our show is so integrally connected to it. Our writer, Kate Tree-Fry, was writing season 5 at the same exact time. And I really, it's always fun at the stage door to hear people's theories about what they picked up from the show.
Mm-hmm.
And there's so many lore, world building moments that are going over people's heads. So it's one of those things where we have people somebody's come to the show 44 times, I think, at this point, trying to figure it out. And I'm telling you, the clues are all there. So that's first and foremost is, if you really want to experience it, it's all in. What would I love to see from our show in it, though? I think that I would just love to see some of these stories not wrapped up, but given a sense of honor and justice and peace, particularly the Hopper Joyce line. Obviously, we're all Jopper fans here. I've got my Jopper bracelet on right now. And, we're all big fans. It would just be nice to be able to see two people find love in a way that is authentic to the two of them in the chaos of what's happening.
Yeah.
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 That's beautiful.
I want to see Hawaiian shirts.
Yes.
Hopper's gonna, he's got to come in clutch with his Hawaiian
Come
shirts.
on.
We've got him in the show, so we
So-
got to see some wardrobe crossover there.
Sure. Sure.
I think if you watch our show, you will watch season 5 differently because there is so much backstory that carries over into season 5 for Brenner, Vecna, Hawkins Laboratory. What happened to these kids? Why are these kids being experimented on? That is completely canon, and that's the super spell of having Kate Tree Fry, the writer of the last 4 seasons, also be the writer of our play. It's all very integrated and the same flavors there.
Sure.
Especially.
Mhm.
And then, do you guys have any plans for season 5, the premiere? Any watch parties?
Goodness.
Oh.
It will be Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving
5
Eve,
p.m.
yeah.
Pacific. Oh, is that Thanksgiving Eve?
I heard it's Thanksgiving Eve.
Oh.
November 26th. I don't know.
Cheers.
Yeah.
So
cheers.
it will happen, and we
Yeah.
will certainly be watching, and hopefully we'll at least get one episode where we can all, as a cast,
Little
watch it
Friendsgiving.
together. I think it would be a great
Yes.
Friendsgiving
Oh, that would be
sort of
sick.
moment, getting
Yeah.
the Hawkins team all together, at the theater over at the Marquee.
I'm gonna put it out there. I want to watch an episode of the next season in our theater.
Great.
Oh.
Like that would be epic. They
That
showed
would
us
be
they showed us the trailer for season 5, and it was like the surround sound that we have in our theater. It's just, I think that would be a core memory for us.
Absolutely.
That's such a
Like
good
a
idea.
private
A watch
screening. I'm just gonna
party.
throw that out there. Netflix,
Yeah.
please. Come on.
I think that's the perfect way to wrap this up, you guys. Thank you so much for
Thank you
coming
so
in
much.
and getting
Thank
the
you.
chat. This
Appreciate
was
it.
so much fun.